Hey you guys, it's Avi TK18. Welcome back to the channel. Today's stream is gonna be, um, like I mentioned, Call of Duty Warzone. That's my character. It's the Terrifier operator skin. I don't know who plays the operator, but it took me a while. I had to leave my Xbox on overnight to download the update um, for Call of Duty. So most of you guys are aware that Xbox has raised Game Pass prices to the max. Like the Ultimate used to be like 20 bucks a month, which was affordable. Now it's $30 a month. And the reason why is because they added the Ubisoft games and Black Ops 6, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Battlefields, and some other games. And I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have Black Ops 7 on Game Pass when it comes out. And same goes for Battlefield 6. So I'm not paying $30 just for, a month. That's way too much. And yeah, it's cool. Before 20 bucks a month, it was cool. It was affordable for everybody. Everybody that had Xbox, everybody was getting it because of Black Ops 6. Now it's $30 a month. You still get Black Ops 6, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna release Black Ops 7 and they're gonna add it to Game Pass. Same goes for Battlefield 6 Game Pass because it's money. So yeah, it's ridiculous. That's why I just paid 9.99 and I'm able to play Warzone Battlefield 2042. I don't really play Black Ops 6 as much just because a lot of people just, well, let's just say there's a lot of too many people that just like, they use modded controllers and they literally fuck you up, online. Like they have those modded controllers and you think it's like regular fire, but it's actually rapid fire, and they literally fuck you up on anything pretty much. So yeah, that's why I don't play Black Ops 6. I rather play Warzone or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2, or Battlefield 2042. So but for the most part, yeah, I'm not paying $30. And a lot of people on TikTok are actually pissed because because of the price. A lot of people are crashing Microsoft servers because they're canceling their membership. You can technically cancel your membership through your Xbox console. You don't have to really necessarily go online on a computer and cancel your membership. You can literally do it off your console. That's how I do it. So, um, so yeah, so that's how everything's going on with Xbox. So when a lot of people are unsubscribing, that may change a lot in how people play wise. Um, for instance, pretty much everything, like everything that like Hulu, Netflix, all that's got like Hulu's already charging more. Like if you have a Hulu subscription, they charge you more, but they send out an email letting you know. Xbox didn't send no email to no one letting the subscribers know, hey, we're gonna be changing our prices. They just didn't tell nobody. They just assume it's gonna be, oh, I'm paying $20 a month, but next thing you know, you see a charge for $30 a month, and then of course that's when people are gonna get the idea. So, but yeah, no, a lot of things are gonna keep going up. Gas is gonna go up. Here in California, gas is gonna go up. Groceries are already going up. Um, I'm pretty sure furniture like IKEA stores, Target, Walmart, all that's gonna go up because again, the tariffs, the things that Donald Trump put in place, everything's gonna go up. If it was me, I will run for president and I'll make sure that everything decreases where people can afford groceries, be able to afford gas, um, be able to afford everything basically how it was before. And and that's what I would do as a president is fix our economy before I fix anybody else. It's like, for example, Donald Trump wants to get um, the air base in Afghanistan, Bagram, because it's taken over by ISIS. First off, I get it why we. It's like with I mean it's like a lot of things I can say, but but what's it called? But like the base in Afghanistan, like for example, with 9/11, that was that Afghanistan didn't even do that. It was basically the government, our government, but we blamed it on Afghanistan and we raided Afghanistan, and then we were trying to do a lot of things. It's this thing when a country when a country goes into like war or whatever, um, let me back out of this so I can literally tell you guys what I mean by that. So it's like any country. I backed out because I need to talk about this. Any country that has a war, they're not asking for the United States to help out. So, but the United States love to be involved in other countries' problems, even though they're not our problems. It's their problems. It's their stuff. They're trying to negotiate. They're not asking the United States to help out. But that's what our U.S. government likes to do. They like to help out other countries because they just want to be part of it, even though they're not asking for our help. That's what I'm saying. We should have never raided Afghanistan, and we should have never treated the people badly there because they wanted us out. Um, that's why ISIS was created because they were targeting United States American soldiers. Even the villagers, they didn't want us to be in there. So that's what I'm saying. That the United States our government loves to be part of other countries' businesses, even though they don't want us to be there in the first place. So that's what I mean by our government and our president, basically. Donald Trump has raised a lot of stuff over the past since he's been our president. Um, like for example, our tariffs. When he became president, that's the first thing he went to the tariffs. He increased everything, and every business owner that has stuff that is overseas, like in China, they pay more to get it shipped to the U.S. That's why a lot of businesses, even small businesses, close down because of that. And it sucks because those business owners started something, they were successful, and then they had to shut it down because what their president changed. So, like me, for example, I'm a business owner, and some of the products that I try to get that are overseas, that are coming from South Korea, I have to pay more to just get it delivered to Long Beach port. And it's not cheap. It's actually a lot. It's like three times the amount that I have to pay for in order to get it shipped. And sometimes that product is unavailable, and I can't even get it in the U.S. because I have to get it through a third-party source online or somewhere else. And it's impossible sometimes because some of my customers, they love that product, and they always ask for it when they submit feedback. So the next couple of years from now, I know everything's going to increase, and a lot of American people are going to be pissed. But hey, you guys voted for Donald Trump. I mean, I didn't vote because I just don't vote because our government's so corrupted up the ass that there's so many things that the government does without the people vote. What I mean by that is, for example, we have what's called the Constitutional and the Bill of Rights. Basically, the constitutional is the civil rights for the American people. That's for every person that lives in the United States, regardless of race, origin, or whatever. And that constitutional rights, when something gets voted, it's not up to the president, it's up to Congress. So Congress is actually the commander in chief, not the president. So, for example, let's say Donald Trump wants to send out, wants to approve a bill of lowering gas prices. It's not up to him to approve it. It's actually Congress that approves every single bill that gets sent out from there. It's not up to the president. Like the president in charge of the military, but to deploy the military, it has to go through Congress first, and then Congress approves it. So when like Donald Trump sent out the military to help out with ICE for the raids in California, that was not approved by Congress. That was he just did it on his own terms, and that's why the governor and the mayor of LA were pissed because that's not something you do. You don't deploy the military for ICE raids. You deploy the military if we're going to go to war or something like that, but not for ICE raids. So that's what I mean by that. That when a bill needs to be passed, it doesn't go through the president. It goes through him. He'll read it, but it's not up to him to choose or um, it's not up to him to choose or what's it called or pass it. It's up to Congress, and all that's why Congress. You have the Democrats and you have the Republicans, and of course you have the others. They all talk in Congress, and if they put it up to a vote, that's what it's important that people vote for whatever the bill is. If that bill will benefit us as Americans, of course we'll vote for it. But if it doesn't benefit us, then we won't vote it. So when it comes to president, if that president said, because this thing, when you become president for the United States, you say a lot of things just to win. And when you actually win, those things that you mentioned before you got elected never get completed, or some of them do get completed. That's what happened. So it's like if I were to be president, if I tell the people something, I'm actually gonna stick to my word to it, and I'm gonna pitch it to Congress to see if it's a good idea. If it's a good idea and it'll benefit the country, perfect. If it doesn't, okay, back to the drawing board. But that's what I mean. A lot of presidents, they say a lot of things that so they can win the vote, so they can make people believe them. But when you actually get elected and you win, and you don't go back to your promise, you kind of lie to the American people. So that's what I mean that our government's so corrupted in a way that there's a lot of greedy officials in Congress. That's why a long time ago, years ago, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys have read this before, years ago, a guy named Edward Snowden. He used to work for the CIA. Well, I'll tell you his story. Edward Snowden worked for the CIA, for actually NSA, National Security Administration. He was a computer analyst. And basically, he found out that, our government was spying on people through their phones. And this is actually a real thing. It's a real thing. It's not even fake. You can even look them up on Google or whatever. And so he exposed our government. Our government was spying us through a computer system that was spying us through our cell phones, through our computers, through anything that's connected to the internet. The government was able to see what you were doing. And this is every American in their phones. Edward exposed our government to the public. And the government, of course, didn't like that. They charged him with treason. So he fled to Russia. Because in Russia, when you basically do something very illegal that the government after you, when you go to Russia, you're safe. Russia is like a sanctuary. United States will never go into Russia and try to get you because that will be a conflict of war with Russia. So Russia is a sanctuary place for Americans if they leave their country. That's why you find a lot of famous people in Russia. So He left to Russia, and the United States were trying to get him. But the only problem is because he's in Russia, they don't want to create a conflict of war with Vladimir Putin, which is the president of Russia. So till this day now, Edward Snowden is still in Russia. If he ever sets foot in the U.S., he will get arrested on the spot and be charged with treason. That's like the highest out of the highs. So for me, that's why I don't trust our government as much. Because let's just say there's a lot of things that the Pentagon, the president, Congress, they don't really say anything to the American people. They just expect us to believe them and vote for them and do whatever is necessary. Like for example, I keep on saying example, but our gas prices have not decreased since Donald Trump became president. It's still $5 a gallon, the highest at any Chevron and Shell. Donald Trump said that he was going to fix our gas prices. Where the fuck did that happen? Our gas is still $5 a gallon. And then groceries. He said he was going to help us out with groceries, but you increase our groceries prices. Like, what the fuck? Really? That's why if there's another person that runs for president, I'm gonna see what that person says, and hopefully it's a person that actually admits to what he's gonna be doing for the American people. So, um, so yeah, so that's my part about all that price changes and our government and all that. It's not the way to go for the American people, because it's like, why do we get to suffer but you guys are fucking greedy and just you guys don't have to worry about shit. It's well we The aftermath is us as American people. It's like, I don't understand. I understand, but there's certain things I don't understand. That why is our government so corrupted? Like really, really bad. Um, I mean, big corporations make billions of dollars, and still they raise their prices, and we get with the fallback, the aftermath, the fallout, basically. So, for me personally, I don't really like. I'm not gonna subscribe to the Xbox Ultimate Pass, like the $30 a month. It's not worth it. I get the perks and benefits, but I don't. I'm not gonna do that. And Hulu, I canceled Hulu long time ago. When I got that email, I just canceled it. I'm like, nope, I'm not paying for this much. So, but yeah, so that's it. You can look up Edward Snowden on the internet, and you can see, and there's even I think there's like a movie of a guy that plays Edward Snowden with I forgot the actor's name that plays a role, and you can see what I mean by that. And actually, to be honest, that system that our government had, it's not active, but it's there. It's actually at the Pentagon. That same system that was spying us through our laptops, phones, anything that's connected to the internet. That system is still actually at the Pentagon. It's not active. It's deactivated, but it's there at the Pentagon. So at any given time, they can start that up and not tell any American at all whatsoever. Even though the Pentagon and the government confessed to it that they had that system and they were spying on people and they had to shut it down, but it's still there. That same system that Edward exposed is still there at the Pentagon. It's just not active. The Pentagon can literally flip the switch and turn it back on without us knowing. That's why there's a lot of hackers online, because the hackers are the ones that are trying to show or shut down the government, telling them, hey, if you don't do this, A, B, and C, and D, we're going to do this. And then that's when the Pentagon starts freaking out. So, so yeah, that's what I mean by the Pentagon. and our government and prices changing. All that's going to be a big major factor in our American lives. Nothing's going to go back how it was before. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what I'm talking about that. When we used to pay $3 fucking for a gas tank of gas, or $4 the max, but never $5 or $6 for gas. Going to groceries, you could literally spend $100 and have a full shopping cart of groceries. Now with $100, you can barely get maybe like a few items, and that's it. It's not even enough to last you for a family. That's why a lot of people rely on EBT, but even with EBT, that's also still changing. Again, the government is changing it. So, and same goes for everything else like Netflix, Hulu, Xbox. I remember when Xbox used to be $10 for the gold membership, and you can play games online, and then all the games were like between $60 to like $100 for the collector's edition. And we used to always go to GameStop and line up in the at midnight for the midnight release and get those fucking games. I remember when fucking Halo came out. I went to the midnight release and I'm like, there's a lot of fucking people. And then people started showing up for Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo 4, and I'm like, damn, that was the thing. Halo 3 was like the biggest epic midnight release, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys remember. But even video games now these days are expensive because again, the tariffs, everything with that has to do with tariffs is associated with that. So the games that I have, thank God I bought them way before all this started changing. I'm not gonna buy like I'll even the Xbox, any Xbox you get, they raise the prices on them. The only price that they haven't raised is PlayStation. Like for example, on Black Friday, I'm pretty sure PlayStation is gonna be on sale. Xbox maybe a little bit less, but it won't even make a huge dent. So, um, like I have the original Xbox, the black one. They don't even make this console. If you want to get this console, you have to go to GameStop and buy refurbished or pre-owned if they have it. Some GameStops don't even carry it anymore. But mine is the first one that came out from the production line of Xbox, and I've had it ever since. It has never overheated, never gave me problems, and it works. It just doesn't work with the newer games. So, um, but yeah, everything that I just mentioned about our government, prices, government spying on people, it's a lot of things that I wish our economy was better, but sadly, no, that's not the case. But for me, I'm just gonna keep on playing different games for you guys, showing you guys different aspects, different game methods, and eventually, when I ever do end up getting a newer console, if I have the money for it, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna buy Battlefield 6 and stream that whenever. Because when Battlefield 6 comes out, it's gonna crash. There's gonna be a lot of glitches, a lot of problems, because it always happens. With every single new game that comes out, there's always problems with it the first week it gets released, or the first 2 weeks or the first month. It always crashes, and that's when big updates come in to fix and patch all those problems. But it's gonna keep on happening. It takes literally like 2 months, 3 months just for a game to actually fully work, for you not to have any problems with it. Same goes for Black Ops 7. When it comes out, a lot of crashes, a lot of glitches, a lot of hackers are gonna take over until Microsoft or Infinity Ward or Activision makes a patch for it. It's like, for example, when Fallout 76 came out, everyone knew it crashed. There was problems up the ass, and it literally took a couple times and patches just to fix the issues. Because it happens at every new game that comes out. So, so yeah. So enough of this chatter about our prices and our government. Let's play some Battlefield. I mean, not Battlefield. Some Warzone. My apologies. So, wait, is this the one that I want to play? Battle Royale. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's pretty much that. So Warzone, I am kind of good at it in a point, um, but then at times I do kind of suck at it. So it's like any game. If I haven't played a game in a while, it takes me a bit for me to get used to it. So I'm looking at my emails from work because I gotta go to work on Saturday, so I gotta look at my schedule. And then October 10th, Tron Ares or Ares, whatever you want to pronounce it, is coming out. Definitely hyped to see what that's about because it would have been cool if Tron would have used the old characters because that's the whole point, right? If a movie comes out with characters, fans expected those same characters to come out on the new movie. So I'm kind of bummed out that they didn't use the old characters from Tron Legacy. They had it to literally use what's his name? They even had to use Jared Leno, even though he's a musician, all that. Like, couldn't they just use Clue? It's the from Tron Legacy, because Clue was the one that you know that played as Kevin Flynn, the creator. The only person that comes out from that movie Tron Ares is Jeff Bridges, the actor that plays Kevin Flynn. But remember, in Tron Legacy, he passed away because he was fighting off Clue, his twin, the makeshift newer of Kevin Flynn. And then, of course, his son, you know, he should have taken over. Um, he should have taken over the grid. This background here is from, as you can tell, it's from Fallout. I think Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. No, it's Fallout 4 because of the helmet. It's different from the 76 helmet. That's a T45, not a T60 helmet. So we'll see how.
Weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
We'll see how, because I know I know Call of Duty uses a lot of bandwidth with the internet wise, so I don't know if it affects streaming wise. So, and I'm pretty sure everything loads up pretty good.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
So we'll see how the internet does. Well, the stream. I don't know if the video's gonna come out sloppy or not. So what I like to do is I wait for everybody to leave,
Keep clearing
and
the
I
gas.
kind of
Get to
see
the safe zone.
where they kind of land, so I can kind of know where to go and where not to go. Alright, we're almost there. Some of them are going to the quarry. Most of them are going towards the TV station and the stadium. Almost towards the end. There we go. Well, it's gonna go down there. I'm actually gonna go towards the hill. Cause I'm still within the circle. The hills, there you go. Oh, talking about the hills, there's a helicopter right there.
Targets are up. Go
No.
take them down.
I need that. Can't need to see the fucking thing because I have my fucking phone blocking. My contract. Shit. I'm within the square, so that's a good thing, right?
Gas is closing in.
That side. And the fucking water. I hear it. I'm trying to figure out where's it at. I think it's upstairs. Yeah, I was right. He's gonna come upstairs. I'm still in the circle. noise downstairs. So far, I only got one kill, and there's 108 people left. I'm probably gonna come upstairs.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
He's inside the house. He's below me.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Oh.
Gas is moving.
Let's see him. He's going towards the gas station. God damn. I'm at probably 20 minutes now playing this game, and I already got 6 kills. I'm just gonna keep on waiting off. I'm gonna assist. The train's coming around.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Just trying to have him run out of fucking ammo.
closing in. Relocating safe zone.
It's almost close by. Shit, I gotta run.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, you motherfucker! Damn it. This guy, man. Popcorn, this is the dude. Oh shit, I'm about to go.
Target down. Stand by for redeployment. You earned it. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. No more fighting in the gulag.
Ah, shit. I lost this round.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
He's around me.
Nine left. Keep the pressure on. You're losing ground. Move it. You're in the top five. Bring home the win.
Fucking A, dude.
Five remain.
Fuck.
We're close. Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
Damn it. Because I needed health. Body armor. Damn it. It's not a bad. It's not a good. It's a good fight. It's not bad. I got what, 5th place, right? If I can see, because of my camera. My TV won't let me see it. Yeah, fifth place. Not bad. Damn it, so close getting that one. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna edit the video so that way it does not that long. But appreciate it for everyone watching. Tomorrow I'll stream a different game, probably the police simulator. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Later.